The world is striving towards next level tech developments, especially in the field of neurotechnology. This paralyzed Swiss man is using the power of his thoughts combined with artificial intelligence to control his own limbs. It's like something right out of a sci-fi movie that we saw some time back, but it is very much turning into a reality now, all thanks to a groundbreaking combination of a brain-computer interface and a spinal implant. He is now able to send signals from his brain to his arms, restoring movement like never before. This breakthrough isn't just limited to one person though. In fact, this technology has already helped a paraplegic patient walk again. The groundbreaking results were published in the prestigious scientific journal called Nature. Two operations were carried out at a hospital in Switzerland on the man who lost his arms after an accident in the first operation. The doctors replaced a small piece of cranial bone with a brain implant. Then in the second operation, they inserted a stimulator roughly the size of a credit card into the patient's abdomen. This stimulator is connected to the spinal column through electrodes. Now here's where it gets more interesting. The brain-computer interface comes into play then. It records the signals from the brain and uses artificial intelligence to decipher the patient's intentions. It acts like a digital bridge, transmitting these instructions to the spinal cord stimulator. It's like a high-tech communication system between the brain and the body, which is of course stimulated with artificial intelligence. According to the developers, the operation is going well so far, but it is too early to talk about the patient's progress. The patient is still in the training phase, teaching his brain implant to recognize the different desired movements. Now, the movements will then have to be practiced many times before they can become natural. The process is expected to take a few months.
Shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh Bashem El Shai. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to you, hopefully elect. And as I've said before, with prophecy, man, more and more, can't get around it. All right, it's a hot topic. Everyone's talking about it. All right. Soon it's going to go from rumors, speculation, scoffing, scorning, people talking shit, people doubting, people on the fence, straddling the fence. All right. It's going to go from all that to this real soon being all of our reality. All right. Because as I always say, whether you believe the MOTB is what has been taught by the apostles of Great Millstone, whether you believe it is or not, all right, the Charagma, one way or the other, we are all going to be put in a position to where we're going to, a choice is going to have to be made, all right, in whether we're going to take this or not. And you see, the mass majority of the world population, they're going to fall for this deception, all right, because this is, and I can't say spiritual because Esau, he's not spiritual. All right. His mark is not spiritual. Esau is not spiritual whatsoever. All right. Because we do believe that said men are going to receive spiritual power. But Esau, he's going to try to mimic that on the left hand. All right. And this is a form of that. All right. When it comes to healings. All right. Hell, they've been talking about even so to say, bringing people back from the dead, being able to communicate with the dead. All right. As ridiculous as that may sound, but nevertheless, you know, we can't put anything past these devils. All right. Although it sounds far-fetched, nevertheless, Yahweh Shema Shai gave this devil the power to do so, and it's going to come in the form of his technology. All right. He's going to try to replace the Most High with his technology. All right. And from there, again, mass deception. All right. So I'm going to get this real quick in 2 Corinthians. 2 Corinthians 11 and 14. And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. So there it is. Like I said, the top book of elites. Like I said, as far-fetched as these things that we teach, we believe, as far-fetched as they may sound, Nevertheless, Yahweh Shema Shah did give these devils the power to do certain things, to accomplish certain things. All right, which again, due to his miracles, all right, convenience, all right, you know, a lot of people are going to be deceived. Esau, he's going to present himself as the all-being Savior. He's going to present himself as the Most High, and that's going to come by way of his technology. All right, because when you go to Revelation, Revelation 13, Revelation 13, and I'll start at verse 12. Matter of fact, yeah, Revelation 13:12. And he exerciseth, matter of fact, verse 12, Revelation 13 and 11. It says, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. And he exercises all the power of the first beast before him, because America is nothing but a regeneration, all right, of the ancient pagan Roman Empire. All right. It says, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. And he exercises all the power of the first beast before him, and causes the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was sealed. Because Rome did fail, the ancient pagan Roman Empire did fall. But how did it come back? All right, through the establishing of EU and NATO. You know, when you look into the Treaty of Rome, and you know, verse what was that? Verse 13. It says, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. And how was he able to accomplish this? By way of his technology. At the end of the day, all right, you know, going back to those bombs that they dropped on Ammon, all right, fat man and little boy, all right, how was he able to accomplish that? Well, through his technology. You see, because at that time, that was a power that the earth, you know, people hadn't seen before. So that's what established this modern day Rome, all right, as America, all right, aka America, as the world superpower. You see, and since then, America has been feared for a long time. All right, America has been in dread for a long time, until recently, because you know, now as we've been reporting on with BRICS nations and Russia and China, all right, you know, America's not the big bad bully on the block, but for a period of time they were, all right, and you know, again, their deceptions, their enchantments, their spells and witchcrafts and the sorceries, all right, the whole world looked at America in awe, all right, as this great wonder, you know, this great empire, this powerful, mighty empire, all right. But those spells are wearing off, all right. It says, verse 14, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles. So again, this is a form of a miracle on the left hand, a form of power or spiritual power on the left hand. Because like I said, I can't say spiritual because Esau, he's not spiritual, but he's going to mimic the spiritual power on the left hand. You know, and we've talked about this, you know, time in and time out, all right? Because that's going to come in the form of people that were paralyzed. They're going to be able to walk again. People that were blind, they're going to get their eyesight back, and all type of things, which is going to deceive the mass majority of the people. All right, because this is going to be, hey, people are going to, so pretty much all hell Esau, man. They're going to bow down to Esau. Well, you know, the more and more that they start to push this, all right, more and more people, man, they're going to, you know, really look at this man like he's the all being of the all savior. All right. But it says, and he deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword, and did live. I'll read verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So basically, because of their power, again, because that's what it goes back to, all right, their power, to now they have the power, I'm sorry, Salakia. Well, yeah, they had the power, but I meant to say they had the technology, all right? They had the technology now to accomplish what they tried to establish back in ancient Rome, hell, even going back to ancient Greece. All right, because, you know, Esau, and that's why we call Esau a three-time loser, because he's had three empires, all right, to try to accomplish this NWO. All right, well, now we're in the perfection of his blessing, all right. You know, now he has the technology to do so, to go forth with it, and that's what he's about to do. You see, that's what he's about to do. All right, but nevertheless, it's through the power of his technology. All right, that's how he's going to cause mass majority to be deceived. Mass majority are going to be, they're going to fall for this deception. All right, I'm going to jump to Revelation 16 and 13. It says, and I saw three unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon, and out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the false prophet. All right, basically the military structure, the financial structure, and the religious structure. All right. It says, for they are the spirits of devils, working miracles, which go forth unto the kings of the earth and of the whole world to gather them to battle of the great day, of that great day of the power Almighty. All right. You see, man. And as I said before, all right, because what we're getting ready to see is, like I said, it's going to appear, it sounds far-fetched, but nevertheless, the Lord did give these devils, you know, a certain type of technology to where he was going to be able to get to a point. All right, because, you know, the Lord is going to allow Esau to get to a certain point when it comes to his enterprise, his NWO. All right, you know, one world agenda, whatever they're calling it nowadays. All right, but nevertheless, working these miracles, man. All right, and this is going to be, because it's not going to be just a thing of America. You know, this is going to be a worldwide thing, a worldwide implementation. All right, you know, let me get this real quick. And Daniel. Daniel chapter 12 and 4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. All right. So that's the point. Knowledge being increased. All right. Because like I said, you know, this, so to say, new world order is really an old world order. Like I said, you know, for the most part, these nations, they've always tried to accomplish this. Going back to the Ham, man, you know, the Hamites, you know, and like I said, Esau, he's been trying to do accomplish this one world agenda. Going back to the Greeks, well, now they just have the technology to do so. All right, because again, like I said, knowledge shall be increased. All right, so now they have the technology to do so, to perform their enterprise. But you know, they are going to get to a certain point until the Lord rains on a parade. All right, but nevertheless, you know, do deception by the way of these miracles. You know, more and more we're gonna start to see, you know, these miracles. All right, people being healed, and you know, just all sorts of things that we pretty much we thought were only in the movies, right? You know, but hey, like brothers be saying, art imitates life. All right, so again, Soon it's gonna go from people questioning, when it comes to the MOTB, questioning, people straddling the fence, you know, that gray area, because that's another thing. The Lord, eventually, He's gonna, you know, there ain't no gray areas when it comes to Yahweh Shema Shai. So eventually, you know, like I said, a choice is going to have to be made. All right, this is going to be all of our reality real soon. All right, whether you believe it or not. All right, this will be a reality real soon. You know, so Lord, one of this was edifying. All praises to Yahweh Shema Shai. Shalom to you. Hopefully, let.